Hey guys, this is Joseph Lucero with Powerlifting Technique, and today we're going to talk about all things bicep curls. I'm here to tell you that bicep training is not just for people who want to build size. If you don't have strong biceps, it's going to really limit some of your performance, especially anything that's a pressing motion. To do the bicep curl, you want to make sure that you're in an underhand position. So this would be called a supinated position, and you're going to go from the hip joint all the way up to the shoulder joint, up and down, keeping that underhand grip and keeping those elbows close to the body. Because here's what's happening. Doing the bicep curl with the underhand position is going to help you recruit both heads, the short and the long. But the more you open up, or if you angle your forearms out like this, that can help prioritize the short head just a bit more. How many reps should you do? If it's a compound movement, I would want to do between 5 to 8 reps. Because it's heavier, we want to make the muscle strong. Because a strong muscle is a big muscle, but a big muscle is not always a strong muscle. So it's good to leverage compounds to strengthen the bicep, to make it thicker, to adapt to the stimulus. But if we're going to stay true to the topic of just underhand positioned movements, I would say you want to go between 8 to maybe even 20 reps. But if you really want to recruit the bicep and grow it a ton, I would definitely recommend going higher reps and focusing on the quality of the rep. So a lot of people think for hypertrophy, it's either volume or time under tension. Which one makes the most sense? I'm here to tell you, why not both? You should go a lot of volume, but maybe you also go with slow moving volume. Another way to approach this is like intentional lifting. I don't want to just do bicep curls like this and just kind of be distracted with music or my peers. I want to focus on the movement. I want to get good cadence with my reps and really feel the muscle stretch and shorten. Because if you're in tune with your contractions, you're sending more nervous system recruitment, more muscular recruitment to the area, and you're fatiguing that whole muscle a lot more than if you're just kind of hanging out and talking and BSing with everyone in the gym. But like I said, the biceps are a really big part of your pressing motion, because opposite of flexion is extension. So anything that's extension, if your biceps aren't strong enough, they won't withstand the weight on that descent when your elbow flexes like a bicep curl. I kind of feel like it's better to do bicep curls from a standing position versus a seated position, because from a seated position, yes, you can do different angles, you can isolate the muscle more, but you can also manipulate the way your body moves and perform exercises that might have better ranges of motion. So for example, it's not just the bicep curl, it's the perfect curl, the Garonda perfect curl. What you're gonna do is this. As you curl, you're gonna lean back and accommodate to the movement. And look how my arms are diagonal to the floor. I got all tension at the bottom of my lift. And now I got more tension at the top of my lift. So I'm manipulating my stance to keep that bicep tense from start to finish. Another exercise you can do is the hammer curl. You can go into the hammer curl with a neutral grip. And what's cool about that is when you change the grip, now you're strengthening the long head, which gives a little bit of that illusion of a bigger arm, but also you're training the brachialis. And if that muscle gets bigger, it's gonna push all these muscles up. And when you do the hammer curl, is working the brachioradialis muscle. One of the last questions we've gotten to is, how often do you train your biceps? I would say a couple days a week. If you're a power lifter or a strongman, on your leg day, do an underhand row or the chin up, and that'll train your back and your biceps because of the underhand position, and go like 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And then the second day of the week should truly be bicep training. I would say on that day, again, do another compound movement. Maybe if you did underhand rows, next time you do the chin ups instead. But then make sure after the fact you go into your neutral grip curl, your underhand curl, and then your overhand curl. That's what's going to get your biceps so much bigger. Changing different grips. So again, my name is Joseph Lucero with Powerlifting Technique. Leave a comment below, subscribe, like the channel, and hopefully we'll catch you next time.